LBWN's work to create opportunities to connect with business owners and neighbors all starts with a conversation. These conversations take many forms. They're one-on-one meetings, they're going door to door on the blocks, it's organizing block meetings or large community gatherings, and pretty much everything in between. Our goal with these meetings is really to hear directly from neighbors and business owners, what's your vision for the continued growth of this community? Our task is to align the resources and partnerships to make that vision a reality. It's about how do we drive investments in a way that will build a strong community.
We listen to the neighbors on what they want to do, and we respond to that.
We're there to help bring different opportunities to the neighborhood through the connections that we have.
LBWN does a really good job in creating those threads of connections among different community members.
Neighborhood appearance is such an important piece because that allows people to really make their homes represent who they are and represent the wonderful things about the neighborhood.
It's about investing your money in home improvements to really build up the curb appeal of the block and really instill that sense of pride that this is a welcoming, safe neighborhood where people care.
We've been in this neighborhood for approximately 10 years. This is an older house, and there were some issues with it after we purchased it, and we didn't have the money actually to do the repairs. Why we wanted to work with LBWN as far as home improvements was basically because they were the most friendly, open, and accommodating to our needs.
LBWN have matching grants. Without that, we wouldn't have been able to accomplish the things that we have during the last few summers. When we walk through the neighborhood and we see the neighbors fixing up their homes, and we ask them about how they're able to do that, then they mention LBWN, and that helps us bridge a gap that we wouldn't have never been able to bridge.
LBWN empowers business owners and entrepreneurs to do what they love and helps them understand how locating in our great neighborhood can add value to the business and ultimately add an increased return on investment.
I heard about the Silver City that since I work at Young John, the LBWN's well known that I've been knowing Celia as helping the neighborhood. It's perfect for me to come and open the restaurant here. It's a lot of people that know about this area because of the LBWN.
Helping her secure grant resources to do commercial property improvements and helping her understand how adding and investing into the physical structure can add value to her business.
The connection that LBWN have for the business around here is we know each other. LBWN help guide us how to help each other. I know Thai BBQ comes supporting me, and Vientiane Noodle Shop, I go buy meatball from her. For Asian market, I always go buy the fresh produce from them, and we always help each other.
Connections between business owners are critical. It builds a positive trust, a good relationship between business owners, and that sense of trust and that relationship also is reflected then onto their clients and onto the neighborhood.
Through our community safety network and social engagement work, we are able to build relationships amongst neighbors from diverse backgrounds. We are able to empower them to take action and make an impact in their neighborhood, and we are able to build their confidence about the future of their neighborhood.
How I first heard about LBWN, my relationship with them has been one of those relationships where you look back and it's almost like we've been friends forever. I wanted to partner with them because of their relationship in the neighborhood.
The impact I have seen that block clubs have made in our neighborhood is having more residents connected to each other at the block level. An example of a community improvement project that came out of a block club was when Pastor Jim, a block leader, came to us with an idea of having a project of lighted address plaques.
Jonathan esa vez nos comentó acerca de ese proyecto que ya lo habían realizado en otra calle, y entonces nos interesó y él nos invitó a participar junto con el pastor Jim.
Pero ya cuando nos vemos como que hay más confianza, ¿verdad?
These connections are important because we are empowering them to take care of their neighborhood. They are the ones living in their block. So on a daily basis, they're the ones with these new connections working with each other together.
Connections to your neighbors is important because it offers a sense of community.
When we first came to this neighborhood, the first thing that happened was our neighbors said, welcome neighbors to the neighborhood. If we can spread that throughout the neighborhoods, I think that's a good thing.
I'm so proud of all the connections that LBWN has made over the past 2 decades. Neighbors and business owners have contributed significantly to the growth of the Silver City, Burnham Park, and Layton Park neighborhoods.
La solidaridad, la unión, ahora sí que lo que permite que las cosas salgan bien.
2 or 3 years from now, gonna see a difference because of the LBWN helping us.
My final thoughts for LBWN is we appreciate you. What would we do without you?
Believe that being that connected, that makes us a strong neighborhood.